Hey guys, Kev Collects here, and I have another awesome review to do today, on a really cool new line. Well, not new line. It's actually like pretty old, not pretty old, maybe a couple years old and everything like that. That just started piquing an interest in because of, well, the Wandavision whole series and everything wrapping up, and basically coming out with more and more merchandise, kind of in the past few weeks and everything, and every coming week we seem to get kind of like a new thing. Well, not really, but yeah. But anyways, this is gonna be a review on the Toybox, the Disney Toybox, Marvel's like WandaVision, Scarlet Witch, and Vision 2-pack. All right, and this is a Disney Store exclusive for anyone who's not aware of this line and everything. So yeah, so I guess it's supposed to be something based off of the kind of Infinity game. I guess I remember Disney had like an Disney Infinity. Yeah, that's what it was called. It's kind of like game and everything, in which you can collect little figures, and they basically kind of unlock new characters to play as in the game, and blah blah blah. And it was just like a really kind of cool thing to kind of like immerse yourself in the different worlds of these different kind of universes that each movie created. So yeah, so pretty cool. But yeah, so this is gonna be my first ever Toybox figure set in my collection. So I'm really excited about that. So this is what it looks like from the front. All right, so we have Wanda and we have Vision, all right, looking pretty cool and spectacular. On the back, it has the two here and then also the Loki figure. And I just saw, I think Sorrel in the UK actually managed to get a Loki figure. And I think, like, yeah, somehow, I mean, I think the UK has been kind of getting some of the, a lot of these Disney releases a little earlier than the US and everything. So, yeah, I definitely want to see about this guy because, I don't know, Loki, his character's definitely been growing on me the past couple of years. And, yeah, I cannot wait for his TV series. I think it's going to be, honestly, probably one of the best, that Disney has to offer. I mean, he's a cool character. There's a lot of stuff they can really do, especially with the introduction of kind of like multiverse, like multiverses and the multiverse and different universes. So yeah, but all right, let's get into this. All right, so it is a simple little kind of plastic kind of peel off type of setup. So let's all right, so in the back it does have the little A Avengers logo. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, and then they come in a little tray. Right on the side, it has them in animated form. Pretty awesome. All right, and I remember when Disney Infinity was out, and they came out with all these different characters, you know, blah blah blah. Age of Ultron came out, and they decided to come out with all the characters, including Vision, but not Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, and that really pissed me off, especially because like I feel like Vision's screen time was so much less than Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, so I was just like, you know, I was anticipating at least something for them. Because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't mind their looks. And I mean, hello, we haven't gotten anything Quicksilver related. So hopefully, I'm hoping that with these new Marvel Legend kind of figures coming out, these like anniversary ones that they're releasing for this year, I am hoping that we get a Quicksilver. Come on. I mean, what the fuck? Like, seriously. It's just like annoying and everything because I thought his suit looked fine. I mean, it was a very kind of grounded take. It honestly worked better as a superhero costume than I guess Scarlet Witch's did. And honestly, it's like, I don't know. Whoa, holy cow, what the hell? Okay, these peg out. All right. Okay, so, okay, cool. So we got Vision out and everything. I guess, okay, and then, yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, this is like a harder plastic. It's somewhat pliable, but it's much, yeah, you're not gonna be able to like pull it through. Sometimes I really just pull them right through and everything. Not with this one. And I don't have my scissors on me either, so. Alright. Now to get the bell of the ball, and honestly the main reason why I actually got this set to begin with. Not saying I have nothing against Vision and everything, but come on, Scarlet Witch is it. Like, she is where it's at. Put that stuff off to the side. So, let's see, who should I go over first? Oh wow, this is actually really cool. All right, you know what? Just because I like to save the best for last, I'm gonna start with Vision. All right. So, getting a good look at him without his cape and everything. This is what you will be getting. So these things do have a decent amount of articulation. Like, holy cow. So, yeah, a little stiff, but... Alright, so here he is. I'm not gonna lie, his eyes look very kind of, like, creepy in a way, but also, like, understanding because, you know, Paul Bettany's eyes, I guess, compared to his actual, like, suit and everything were very, I don't know, intense, I guess, compared to the rest of his body. But okay, so here he is. He is a somewhat translucent kind of figure. Kind of think of like the Marvel Legends Vision and how he kind of had that translucentness. Not completely, but like enough you can kind of get that whole phasing ability. All right, you know, pretty detailed line work going throughout, all sculpted. I mean, each figure is pretty much, I think, its own fresh sculpt, which is awesome. But yeah, you know, you got a little bit of like the pinkish magenta color going on, green, all throughout here. Pretty cool. You have his little mind stone, which is awesome. There's a little paint blemish right there. I might have to scrape that off and everything. But yeah, and then going down to like his legs, you know, same kind of like detail, really awesome. And honestly, I'm looking at these pieces and for right off the get-go, like I just see exclamation points and I can't unsee it. I don't know if he actually, what? I actually have my Marvel Legends as an example. Yeah, he doesn't have any black stuff on his feet, so like I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, or if maybe that was just something. But yeah, just to give you guys a little comparison and everything. It's pretty awesome, you know, pretty on point. All right, now to get him with his little cape on. All right, cool. So it comes to like, it has like 3 pegs. So basically it's like a peg in the back and everything, which is standard kind of figures and keeps kind of like combo. But then there's also, there were 2 little like holes in the front here, and these things have little pegs and they just peg right in. So I kind of like that, you know, that kind of like, especially when you're holding the figure like this and everything. I always feel like when you do that, your hand always has a tendency to push the cape right off, but because there is this in the front, it keeps it nice and intact. So that's very thoughtful. I really actually enjoy that. That's, yeah, really, really dope. All right. So now going over the back of his cape and everything, you know, really cool. Same type of like line work detailing, very awesome. And I do like nice flow of it. Like it does go out enough. It's not too thin. It's like perfect. Like it's exactly how I imagine Vision's cape flowing in the wind. All right. To go over articulation with him. So basically his head is on, I think, like a ball joint. I don't want to pop it off because I don't know if their heads really do pop off. I mean, I know some of them do, but I don't know if all of them do. So I don't really want to mess around with him. So basically his head can go up pretty nice. Like he's flying that way. His head goes down pretty nice as well. Or, ooh, it kind of looks angry like that. Angry Vision. All right, pretty cool. Right, it does swivel all the way around and it does not tilt much. I mean, he does have kind of like his neck sculpt does jut down a little bit, so like I don't know if that's really hindering it, but yeah. All right, going over to his arms now. His arms do go up. Ooh, a little stiff there and everything like that. Go about like that much. All right, his shoulders do his elbow area does swivel, right? So he has a nice little swivel there. All right, and then his arms do bend. They are a little tight, so just be careful and everything, but they are like a solid joint, so I feel like we should be fine. All right. So yeah, so his arms do go in. They do bend about 90 degrees and everything. A little, actually, maybe a little less than 90 degrees. Right, and then his hand does swivel all the way around and then is articulated with a little hinge there. Doesn't go up too much, but does go down enough. Like he's a little puppet. So that's pretty cool. All right. Which, I mean, like, technically, I guess is, like, fitting. Hint, hint, WandaVision, but, well, not really a puppet, I guess, but something. So, yeah, so then going down to his, he has no leg articulation really here and everything, like, no kind of, like, diaphragm joint, but he does have a swivel, so he just go all the way around. When he gets to his legs go up about that much. They go back, I think, yeah, they can go back pretty far as well. It is just hindered by the cape. And then let me see, what did I not? Oh, okay. And then his legs go out about that much. We can do that little crazy split and everything, even like more so than a normal human being probably can do a split. Right. He has little his knees bend about that much and everything, so nothing too crazy. He can like sit down, which is awesome, or somewhat sit down. All right. He doesn't have any swivel in his calf, and then when it goes down to his feet go down, go up about that much, and they do have a little ankle kind of rocker, so you can like pivot there. That's really nice. Cool. All right. And that is it for the Vision. So yeah, pretty sizable amount of articulation, especially for such a small figure. Now to the Belle of the Ball, my favorite, Scarlet Witch. The reason why I'm going to start collecting these in the first place, because they finally reached the character that I honestly love. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a look at Scarlet Witch without the cape first. Right, so here we go with the figure. Alright, very, very detailed. Almost detailed as much as her actual costume. She is missing a little kind of dress part, which that was one of my favorite parts of her costume. I just loved it. But you know what? It's fine. The rest of this figure actually does look really dope, so I am not going to be upset about that, or I'm not going to cry, at least like on camera. I'm not going to cry about it, but in my head I'm crying a little bit. But you know, whatever. All right. So yeah, all right, getting a good look at her outfit and everything. All right, going all the way down. I mean, yeah, everything else is pretty much on point with the show. I wish I had a Marvel Legends version of her like that I can compare. But you know, not yet. Hopefully within the summertime, I think we're gonna be getting the Marvel Legends Scarlet Witch, and I'm so excited for that costume, guys. All right. And then her hair sculpt, right? So her hair is like a little short. You know, I would have wished it was like a little bit longer, but honestly, it's fine. I'm just dying over this headdress. I love the headdress. Yeah, I'm so happy she finally got it. I mean, like, she's only been in how many movies and they finally give it to her, but you know, they didn't really call her Scarlet Witch, and you know, until like now, so whatever, it makes sense. All right. But yeah, so I'm loving it. All right, so wow, oh my god, her cape, this one is so soft. Like compared to Vision's, this one's like nothing. Like I could just squeeze it and it'll go right back. Like pretty cool. All right, let me get that on, give you guys a look. All right, so that pegs in pretty nice. Wow, and this one stays in nice too. Damn, Marvel Legends can say like hit up Disney Store and be like, yo, how do you peg these in, because these stay in nice. All right, and this one is the kind of cape that like you usually get with Marvel Legends. It's only pegged in the back and nothing on the front, so when you put your hand like this, it kind of pops out. But because it's so pliable, and because that joint or that peg is so kind of like big and kind of stiff, it allows you to kind of like move her back like that and still keep the cape intact. So that's nice, and especially like this pose, if I can get that to stand up, be really cool piece. Way to pose her. All right, so yeah, so I'm just giving you guys a look at the face, like a closer kind of look and everything. Yeah, she got a little bit of toot. I love it. I don't know if you can tell, but she has like little eyelashes painted on like little individual little line work, which is nice, and then her eyes are green. All right, so that's pretty cool. Right, and then the headdress, yeah, is just bomb. Oh my god, I just love the headdress. But yeah, but okay. I guess like the last thing I can really go over besides articulation and everything are these hands. Like they definitely went the right way with the hands. Perfect. I mean, this one is definitely a perfect little spell casting hand, the usual type of stuff, and then this one kind of just has like a nice type of like kind of look to it, so that's really awesome. And I like how they gave two different hands and not the same, so you can kind of play around with that and see exactly where that gets you. It's pretty cool. All right, now getting on to articulation. Scarlet Witch, her head does go up Not really at all. Yeah, the hair is too stiff for her to really move any more than that. So she can't really look up. Let's kind of just like move her whole body. It does go down though a little bit, so she can look down, which is nice. At least you get something. All right, going to the arms. The arms do go up about that much. So pretty normal amount, pretty normal. All right, there is a swivel over by her elbow and everything, right? So you can't get the arm to go all the way around. It does bend about 90 degrees like that. Going to the hands are on a little swivel, but they also are jointed so you can move them up and down. So pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, and that's on both of them. Right, going down to the waist, there's no diaphragm articulation, but she does have a swivel, same as Vision, and the swivel cuts right up top here. So this will all stay the same and everything, so you won't have an issue necessarily going all the way around. Yeah, I always feel weird doing that. I feel they're always gonna break. I hate swiveling my figures. Yeah, it's a little personal, kind of little gripe, but yeah. All right. So let's see, going down to the legs now. So her leg does go up about that much, pretty awesome. All right, and it does go back a little bit, not too much. All right. There is like about a 90-degree joint right there. Right, so pretty normal, pretty normal. Right, and that goes for both feet. She can do the splits. All right, so there you go with that. And when it comes to the feet can point down like that. They can go up about that much, and they also have a little rocker. So that is pretty awesome. Wow. But all right, guys. I mean, like, that is pretty much it for the figures and everything like that. I mean, you could really do a lot, like dynamic posing and everything. Like, I'm living for these. You know, I originally wasn't gonna get these because I really didn't like Toyline. I thought it was just very kind of just like very childish. You know, I still do think that it definitely is more of a child's toy. It's not as much of a collector figure as like Marvel Legends are. But it's still something that, I don't know, it's cute. I like the animation. I think the animation is really cool, especially if you're like, you have like a work area that maybe you have your own cubicle or desk or something, and you just want some cool little animated figures to go on your desk. You know, that would be really awesome. But yeah, I might actually start collecting these. I don't know, with movies going forward and stuff, I definitely am gonna want the Captain America, Sam Wilson Captain America, because I think we had a prototype kind of leak, an image unpainted and everything, so I'm super hype about that. And I think I'm just going to start collecting figures going forward. I don't know if I'm going to collect any of the ones that were already released, because, you know, they're just like so expensive online, and I just really don't want to pay crazy prices for these types of figures. You know, these figures are just a cute thing to buy as you go, I feel. Yeah. Like, nothing too crazy that I would spend like double the retail price for them, you know, but I don't know, make a new Avengers team. So yeah, but all right, guys, maybe you'll see some of these figure reviews in the future, because yeah, and I live near a Disney store, so I won't mind going out and getting them. So yeah, guys, all right. You are my puppets. I am Wanda, and you are my puppets. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.